Why no supported? How does no work? Do you guys hear me? It's saying no one's in here. It's not. My shit's fucking glitching. Hi, Bubba. What's up, Jerky? I need to see you. I hear you. So it's still good then? Because it's saying the resolution's fucked up. Does it look laggy? How does it sound? How does it look? You guys see my mouse moving? There you go. I think it's getting better. My YouTube just giving me shit for it being good. What's up, guys? I'm just gonna hang out here. I need to do some phone calls. So if some of you guys applied, let me know if you're free for a phone call right now. Go over your application. If I like it, I'll give you a call. But I'm gonna stay here. I'm throwing up. This is my other account. I have. I'm trading on another account. I said, I have a couple other videos I'm gonna post today, but thought I'd get on here. I think you guys would have some questions or anything. That's cool that 80 you guys joined already. So say what's up, man. Don't be shy. Oh, yes. Swipe up. I know, Marcus. Chill, bro. We already talked on the phone, man. You impatient motherfucker. Yes. Swipe up. Yes. Swipe up. I'll play some music. Yes. Swipe up. Yes. What up, scammer? Yeah, now we talking Tim Sykes. My guy. Tim Sykes. Tim Sykes used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need Izzy. Oh, see, so I'm not even trading on this account as much. I gotta show you guys what I'm looking at. I'm looking at Amazon right now. Uh, this SPY is doing pretty good until, I guess, some trade talks, but how Amazon tech, there's things, certain things are leading, gaining. I was going to talk about it in a video. I guess I could just talk about it here on the live stream with you guys. Some of the value stocks. Now, those are some good plays. I did say it towards the end of the last video. These thematics of stocks. What's thematics of stocks? What does that mean? Tim Sykes. I'm sure you're a cool guy. Tim Sykes, this Tim Sykes guy either hates me or loves me, the one in this chat right now. You're either like, you actually hate me and you're like a problem with me, or you're like probably really cool, but like, I hope it's the latter, but I don't like looking at your name. I don't like looking at Tim Sykes. That's fucking annoying. Show your face? You want to show your face? Ah! Dude, chill. Chill, dude, chill. Timmy Marker in the house. So, I don't know what you guys want to see. I sold out of Amazon puts. Thank God I was able to cash out on some of those. Amazon's ripping. It's kind of leading. I want to look at Amazon. I have Facebook. You guys saw that play I made with the Facebook puts. Another cool one is booking. You guys, I don't know, only 200 people saw the video when I bought that booking put. I said stock market was going to do something, but there's only like 200 views. But I bought that booking. Oh no, it was the myth, the biggest myth about buying call options. I showed that with the booking play. That one's cool to see how that one's up. But I'm sitting here. I have open positions. I don't know if I'm going to put on any trades. We're going to see if any news comes out, but I'm holding stuff. I got, some calls here. This account's $8,000. The thumbnail's a little misleading, but I'm up on some Boeing calls, letting my Amazons work, but I'm overall just down on those. So we're going to see, but up on the day on this account, up on the other one. It'll be fun. Trading fraternity is a scam. Ah! Tim Sykes checking in last week. He goes share with his group. I love Tim Sykes. We'll be able to watch it again, maybe, maybe not. Booking. I don't know if you guys saw this play, but this one was what? This one was a good play. This one is a lot you guys can learn. Go. I want you guys, if you haven't, I think if you guys joined so far, you're probably familiar with my videos. You guys are joining. You're in here ASAP. I made that video where I said, do you guys remember it? How many of you guys saw me make the booking play? I guess we'll start there. Let's see, where's Facebook? Because I'll go over that play, but I want to make sure you guys see it. But I should probably log into my Tastyworks too. Probably a better idea. How you doing, my man? What's up, Ignace Marcinakavicius? It's a hard name to say, Ben, but how are you? You seem like you're going to talk to me. Let's go. Let's get active in here. I'm just sitting down, waiting, letting stuff work. I got some Facebook calls. I was down on those actually today, but they're just above. Actually, what the fuck are those at? Yeah, I'm up 10% on those, which isn't good, but you gotta look at the value stocks. There you go, Coca-Cola. This is a play I'll share with you guys. But I don't want to share plays. If I see 16 people in here, I want to talk to you guys though before we go over any plays because I don't want to have to repeat myself. So do that too. If you guys are new, make sure you subscribe. And if you are new, everyone go share this. Not bad. NBEV. I don't really like those stocks. NBEV, since it's the weed one, I think you could play it, but there's a lot of different things you could play, But I'm not big on those, but that's a good profit, As long as you taking your profits, taking them quick, taking them early, you'll be good. I was like, where are my jewel pods? Can you trade profitably during a recession? No, 100%. It's just harder. and it depends on the type of recession or bear market you're in. You know, if it's a bear market, recession, a quick dip, different sorts of market environments, it's really dependent upon the pace of the decline and how it moves. Like a good example to show, like throughout today or even the last coming days, is looking at the SPY. It's kind of been this like, you know, walk down more or less. Just so, can you trade profitably during a recession? Yes. It just becomes increasingly more difficult. It's like this where you can make money on the downside, but then it pops. You can make money on the upside, comes back down. You know, there's money to be made in here, but that's what makes it so difficult, because options with time premium will make you have to be buying and selling out pretty quickly. It's a very big game of musical chairs that gets pretty difficult, honestly. So it kind of sucks. Disney's good, and I think they're gonna have. You know, I think Netflix could have a negative effect. I think starting 2019, Disney's gonna be pulling their shit from there. But Disney, you know, they're gonna be getting. They're gonna. I could kind of see them being the Netflix for kids, which is pretty good. So the SPY's kind of coming up now. Think everything's kind of coming up with it. We're about to go positive, so this could be actually really good. I had to play on Tesla. That didn't work out for me. I'm mad that one's not up, but some of the other chip makers are up. I think it's NVIDIA, so NVIDIA's still down, but I know Qualcomm, they were up. I cashed out on that. Oh, wow, they're coming back down. Interesting. But Amazon, Facebook, your FANG stocks are kicking. Your most shorted tech stocks, they're coming back, so pretty interesting. Man, Amazon is killing. I'm gonna. It sucks. I sold out of a option on there, and you know, I was gonna make a video on that to see how this culminates. That one was a good. That was an interesting play. There's been a lot of interesting plays and opportunities here on Amazon, but man, I made money on that one. But looking at, you know, Amazon's killing it right now, so we'll see. This thing's gonna be interesting. I wish Tesla just moved, man. That's all I needed to kill it for me. That and my value stocks to get booking play. Again, are you guys here, man? I want you guys. If you know who's going to talk to me, I'm not going. to I have two. I have two or three plays I want to go over, but I need you guys interacting with me. If not, then we good. So the market crash rally because the world economy is going to shit. I think if things persist here, if the raising of rates comes back, and China develops worse, these trade wars get even worse. I think by second half 19, coming into 2020, we're not on a right track. However, how that crash is going to be seen or correction in the market, that's the difficult part to see how it's going to be visualized. Is it going to be a rolling bear market? Is it going to be a hard landing, a soft landing? But it seems like we're already kind of getting into soft landing mentality, and central banks and stuff around the world have kind of, you know, made that possible. So it's how, you know, I'm really looking at how to profit. But I do think the end of the cycle is coming. However, I also think there's an opportunity for rallies in between, and I've seen it based on, you know, the climate of the market where we are now. There is opportunity to catch 15-20% moves that could be profitable, while at the same time setting up for this bear market, or understanding where the rallies are going to be at will help you set up your put position and shorts a lot more effectively. So hopefully that answers the question. But I'm watching Amazon here. I have my other screen up. I'm looking at the SPY. That's near highs. Some of the other stuff. I'm watching Tesla. I think I think Tesla's interesting. The price it's at, how it's holding, and how it's moving with the market. It's kind of getting a cue from Apple, kind of getting one from NVIDIA and tech. But it's interesting. I'm going to keep my eye on that, and Amazon and Facebook. And then I got some Netflix. Hey, you guys, I want to talk about my plays, but you guys aren't answering me. So let me know when you guys have it, so we could discuss that. I have a few that are important. They're going up for me. Well, hopefully I don't have to sell them out before you guys start responding, but I think I'm going to hold on to some of them. Actually, wait. Tomorrow's the 30th. So, Apple. That's crazy. I think it's a matter of how the European currencies, the pound, the euro is very interesting. It's finally coming down and looking at the pound. I'm nervous. Do you remember where you were at when you were 18 and how big a portfolio managing? I do and I don't kind of. But it was pretty. 18 was a lot because between 18 and 19, I grew the portfolio. So I think it was anywhere from like 200,000 to a million was the run up I had. So it's but by the end of that, prior like even before that, I started with about like 30 to 50,000. Ow. Ow. Oops, man. It's today. It's so early. What time is it? 10. Interesting. Dude, I was looking at Blizzard and Activision actually today. They were fucking killing it. I think they were going up. I was trying to attribute it because again, some of the chip makers like Qualcomm did good, but then Nvidia's been down. But I think they're at an interesting spot. They've been beaten down, so they're good. Just looking at the options. Oh shit, I was doing it on my other screen. Saying just looking at the options, they're kind of expensive. So just because they've gone up, like even if you go to December 21st, but they're definitely at an interesting point now. You could probably scale in, take some risk, but I like them. I think, but like it's yeah, the option isn't to go up too much, but they're up a decent amount. They were trading at yeah, like 90 cents, 80 cents. So not too bad, but that's what I'm saying. They're up like 100%. But I like them. Definitely interesting you brought that up. Spotify, I'm not really too big of a fan of Spotify, honestly. I think they'll be decent. I'm waiting to look at their entrance for the long term because I think they'll be around. Just the profitability, how much money they'll make, the market share. A lot of these music companies have had different issues. So, good questions though. So, you guys gonna be active now? Can I start talking about the place? Come on, how is it? You guys have been 16, 17 people the whole time. It's crazy. Let's put my music then. Oh shit, I'm plugged.
Smoking a pack, y'all.
How to cool, step in the groove, check in the fashion. VFC. You tell me what dropped you to them. VF Corporation. Don't they make all the clothing and shit? If they're retail, I'm not too big of a fan, but I know they've done pretty decent comparatively. I think they used to at least. Yeah, it doesn't look like that. Yeah, they're not bad, but what drew you towards it, Grant? They own Reds, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they used to be decent, but I don't know. Not too big of a fan of them. Retail in general. But even then, it doesn't matter. Like, if you did like them, that's what I'm saying. It's not a matter of like, there's one. I could have my opinion on it, but you guys need to know how to look at it. Where it doesn't mean there's not a play just because I don't think there's a play on it. You know, you guys have to learn how to make that judgment yourself. But the key with this is now pulling that up, taking VFC, and seeing, is there, a good play on the options? What's the risk reward? This play is good in the sense that looking at the 1 year chart, you're getting it cheaper. If the market did rally, the market did bounce up, that could be very beneficial. And, there is even downside if retail goes up. So it's at a pretty good spot to play. My next step would be looking at the options and seeing, is there cheap options? Is there a risk reward? What are the options pricing in? And do I think that it will move more than that? That's really the main question. And if you can answer that, then you can make a play from there. But want to make sure you're not getting confused with just because I don't like it or not, because there's some things I don't like. Like I don't like bank stocks and shit like that. Options for small accounts, dude. If you want to options, go make a Tastyworks account, go make a Robinhood account, and you could trade with $1 commission, free commissions. You could actually work with a $200-300 account on options and make money. Your risks are, Forex, you have the same risk of losing your money, but you can, options as well too. It's gambling, but the odds of turning a little amount into a lot amount and even being able to turn like $50 to $100 quickly, it's definitely options. I would take that any day. Yeah, retail hasn't been that good. Retail has been definitely interesting, to say the least. But good question. You guys have any other companies? Give me some other companies to look at. We could go through them again. I'm waiting. I'm seeing my plays. I'm holding this rally. It seems like it might continue. We're having trouble going green on the market, so that's kind of all I'm looking for. Tesla. Oh no, Tesla. What about Tesla, GM? There's many things. GM's an interesting one. GM has been taken many ways. I'd even be looking at how other companies are reacting in the auto sector, but I think they're going to be an interesting case. Just how GM is moving, GE, that even points to stuff on a broader scale, in my opinion. It brings up some broader concerns with just the economy, how people are valuing certain corporate grade debt, bonds, all that. Andrew Jones, what's up, Scammer? What's up, baby? How you living? How do you trade without any technical analysis? Looking at the market information and the price. I'm finding an option and I'm making a price. I'm making my estimate based on what the value of the option is and where I think the price could go and how much I'm paying for such. But GM and Tesla are going to be related. I like Tesla right now. I had to get out of play. I thought it would move up sooner, but now I'm kind of second guessing that. But I think Tesla's shaping up for something for certain. It's interesting. The market now, we kind of hit a high, kind of bouncing off of that. So let's see. But again, it's still early, which is kind of crazy to think about. Still early. Trump's on his way to G20. We're going to see how that plays out. This broker. Yeah, dude, I don't speak that language. I don't know what you're saying. Goldman Sachs and AT&T, they're good. AT&T again, telecom, they're not going to move as much. They have cheap options, and if they start to rally, it could be good. Goldman Sachs, I would look at. I'm looking at them even both sides, calls and puts, because they could lose some having exposure with banking and just the broader markets and all that, but also they've gave up a lot, so I like them. Uh, yeah, I was talking in French. That's crazy. Y'all speaking French in here? That's awesome. It's good, man. Nicole, we have translations. Thank you, Lysandra. Get them. Interpret that shit. Mm-hmm. See, you guys saw me talk about Boeing. Like I said, I gave you guys that in that play. I love this one. I play it both ways. I got some Boeings, 250 buck profit off like a $200 investment. Not too bad. But that thing could start ramping up. Do you trade the pot stocks leading into October 17th? Yeah, I did. I traded some of them, but I didn't get to make as much. But I played it definitely after the stuff and when the Attorney General, I made that video with Tilray. But the pot stocks are definitely interesting. I have my take on go watch that video with what I think about the industry, where it's going, where it's headed. There's a lot of stuff that's going to happen with it. So I still think there's a lot more moves to be made, but with that, there's a lot more time for both winners and losers to emerge within that space. Let's see. How does this SPY look today? I like how Boeing's holding up, though. The 1 month chart isn't bad on the SPY, actually. My other charts make it look really bad, but that doesn't look too bad. What do you think will happen to the crypto market? That's interesting. I think crypto right now is vulnerable just to how many people are involved in it. And what I mean by that is it's essentially became a global currency. So as the Chinese currency moves, the pound, there's all this stuff globally. It is reacting to it. It's just not going to have a government behind it. There's nobody influencing any policy controls, concerns on value, autonomy. It's fully autonomous. It's crypto. So I think it's hard to speculate with it. It's just going to react. It's kind of just a free floating currency. And I think depending on what other currencies and stuff happens in the market, that's what's going to happen. The gold has had a similar effect, and that's it. But when you look at crypto, I compare it to the stock market because people need to realize, crypto has shed a lot of its valuations, but so have stocks, and they've both done them in a really large excess in a short amount of time. So it's you got to take the broader hint that people globally, even in gold, is selling off silver, commodities, oil. It's not really just Bitcoin that's getting sold. It's assets. That's what it seems like. So there you go. Keep that simple. Kinda. Are you guys all from France or something? That's crazy. What time is it in France right now? You guys are all watching. Is that why everyone's quiet? They don't speak English? Can you advise me on what books I should read? Yeah. Have you read Richest Man in Babylon yet? That's just a great money book. I think you could apply it to the stock market as well. Or if you've seen the Intelligent Investor, Benjamin Graham, that's a good one as well too. That's a good one for just learning stocks and all that. 7:15, yeah. Dang, so you guys are all in France. That's dope. Well, that's cool. That's a great time. I wish it was 7:15 right now. Read Alchemy of Money by George Soros. Yeah, he's not bad. He's a little creepy. Days of George Soros. Is in Portugal. Why are you in Portugal? Why aren't you in the United States, bro? What the fuck, man? Like, you got time to just travel like that? You balling like that, man? You traveling the world, going to Portugal, talking to all these little biddies. You know what I'm saying? Josh, what new platforms are your main? Um, I don't know. Everything. I just kind of scan everything. That's a great question, but I like everything. I just take it with a grain of salt. I like Twitter, but you got to be careful with Twitter. Um, you know, you have to be careful with Twitter. Twitter's just a fucking liberal hotspot. It's just with a lot of people airing their opinion. You got to be. I think a lot of new traders could fall into the trap of Twitter. Twitter just retards a lot of the time. Why isn't Waleed awake? I don't know. Where is Waleed? You tell me, man. Shams ul Imran Khan. Shams ul Imran Khan. Shams ul Imran Khan. Shams ul Imran Khan. Dude, that's a dope name. Florida. Man, you speak too fast for me. Someone can write the name of the books he said. I got cousins that play soccer. That's dope. I speak that fast. I said Richest Man in Babylon. That's a good book about money. And that will help you and you can apply it to trading. Richest Man in Babylon. McDonald's? Yo, whoa. I'm retarded. Ugh. Okay, sorry. I made another trade. And the other book I was saying was The Intelligent Investor. It was written by Benjamin Graham. That was Warren Buffett's mentor. And it's a good book on investing. It's long and it's hard, but it will definitely get you in a proper mindset. And then Jim Cramer's Watch TV and Get Rich. I read that book when I was 14. It's great. It's just all about fundamental analysis, stuff like that. There's never no real books on options. I didn't really read books on options. Options is, you learn how to trade you know what a contract is, understand what the fuck you're actually buying, and from there just practice it, paper trade, and you'll be good. You hitting the gym? Oh, dude, I'm swole now, man. I told you, bro. I said it. Go. You guys are gonna see the video I made. I posted it, I think, beginning in November, end of October. I said I'm gonna have an 8-pack, and I said my goal is to get swole, and I said I'm gonna do it. And I already have a 6-pack. Oh shit, Jack in the Box. All right, maybe we'll make a play here for you guys. Jack in the Box is running. Someone could go check the news. I'm gonna scan through. I have it on my other platform. Yeah, the option chains are fucked up. Like, fucked up. You guys could see everything showing like a 490. I could probably throw in a bid and try to get something. So Jack in the Box is pop. Any idea on what it's popping on? Damn. There's no way I'm gonna get those at 30 cents. See, I try to find a chain right now that has any options that are cheap. Everything's expensive. Maybe in the money. So 105s. Did I get filled on those or no? Oh, that's stupid. Yeah, those are going for 170 now. So you guys saw I was trying to snipe those at 40. This is still. I don't even want to pay 25 cents for these. I just want to get filled. Come on. Oh my god, I'm retarded. I'm on the wrong contract. Oh my god, I was bidding on the wrong contract the whole time. Oh, you guys. Oh, I could have got those. Damn it, I'll pay 25 cents. Oh, that's a dick move. Fuck, man. You guys see that? I was literally, you guys watched me bid on the wrong contract and someone scooped in and grabbed those for 10 cents. Alright, I'm just going to cancel my order. I'm going to wait till it comes down. Fuck. But something's popping off with Jack in the Box. Dang it. Oh, man. My other computer just crashed too, so I can't even read your guys' chats right now. Fuck you. Fuck. So hold on. I don't even know what you guys are saying in here. That's why I'm streaming on this account computer. The other one would give me a problem. That's crazy though. So here's Jack in the Box again. Something's popping. I want to scale in. I'm just trying to throw in 50 bucks at it. Trying to get something decent. Oh, you guys saw me. I was bidding on the 105 for January. Maybe that's good though. I should go for what's it called? Jack's exploring the sale. Yeah. See, so I got that text. No way. I want it to come down though. This is a good reaction though. The fact that it's holding. So I'm gonna just take a risk. I want to throw something in there, but actually I don't know. Maybe I could go in 160 last trade. No, I'd have to go January. I think it's gonna come down. I'm not gonna chase this. I will. Man, I had those contracts at 10 cents. I can't believe. Yeah, no one bought them after that, but we'll see what happens. So again, I can't read your guys' chat yet. I'm loading up my other computer. Shit just fucked up. Let's see. Pray I get these cheap. I'll be on TikTok. Ooh. If I could get these for $1, I'll take them. Damn it. I said I'll take those at $1, but damn it, I missed it. You guys see, so now this is what happens. You want to wait till it comes down because with the options, if you could, you guys saw, I caught that within the first minute. I saw the 105s at 10 cents. These would have been a good trade. I could have played this for 20 bucks, you know. Even though I like that one contract at 100, it's not really worth it. But, man. So, hold on. That was annoying. But we'll see. If it comes down, I'll be able to get it cheap. I wanted those for 10 cents, but the risk, you know, it's not there. And again, the chances of this just fucking plummeting to the ground, it always going to pop first on the reaction, and then from there, that's it. Man. All right. So this shit's fucked up. Interesting though, to say the least. These are $1 on the bid, 95s. I don't like those. Wow, someone got the 90. Someone got these for $1. I should bid on these for $1. I'll let this bitch go. It's crazy. The fact that this is holding up though is a lot. It's a lot stronger than normal. Yeah, if I don't see them, if my computer or anything goes out, Conroy, send me them. Let me know. I have my computer's on, so I'm pretty decent right now. So I'm with it. Jack is still going up. Someone bought those 95s for $215. You're crazy. Well, we missed that. You guys saw it happen here. I'm gonna just wait till it pulls back, but there's nothing really. The spreads are there. The premium's juiced in there. It's not really worth it. We could have got those 105s, the Decembers, for 10 cents. I fucked that up. I can't believe that. I was like, why am I not? I saw it. I'm retarded. I got confused with two different screens, but honestly, wow, no excuse. That was just retarded. But yeah. So you guys get to see. Not too bad. Not too bad, I guess. Let's see if it comes down though. Still again. Still a shot that's only been like what, 5-10 minutes? I've never looked at good strip for oil plays. I have. I like usually USO and stuff like that, but I think there's just a lot going on with the oil market right now. You got to be careful on any of these 3-time directional play types things. You just got to be careful on them. I like USO, but I think even the opportunity. A lot of these companies are like Boeing. That's the best way to put it. Boeing is when it moves, it moves. So you have to be hitting oil on any of these directional plays, any of the options. You got to hit oil when right prior to the move happening. So even if that thing is on December 7th, unless there's going to be a 4 or 5 day oil play, you know what I'm saying, or move, that's when I want to look into it. But I got your emails. I saw that you sent me those emails. If we could discuss them now. I haven't had a chance to look over them, but we could definitely do that. I posted a quantitative research paper on impacts on markets after. I mean, we could probably go over that. Let me pull it up. I'm going to pull it up on my other screen, so I won't be able to share it on the stream. but we could talk about that because oil is interesting right now. But again, too, like I'm saying, the direction and timing of it is very, very important. I think Jack in the Box is coming down. I want to so keep an eye on that. I'm looking at that right now. Let's see, Alexander Restrepo. Damn, did you make this thing? So which one is discussing the return from what's it called? Yeah, we get our music bumping too in the background. Fuck yeah, let's do this. Which one is the one discussing the effects with the OPEC meeting? Which PDF is it? Where's my profit and loss section? My profit and loss is right here. I can add whatever. This is a small account. I don't really trade too much on it. I have my other account up. Then I have the Tastyworks too. I should have logged into that one for you. I want to make the Tastyworks one like the YouTube account to go over everything. I'm waiting on my Jack in the Box. Nah. Can you make money thousands if you're not? Yeah, 100%. Like now, today would be the day. Like that's why I turned on the stream because I was either gonna I need to make phone calls for the pledge class, for some of the applications. I need to go to the gym. I have a real estate meeting. You know, I could go do that. I have my plays. I'm not really putting anything on. Like obviously, you would miss something like this Jack in the Box play, but you could just put your trades on and walk away. Final project. Primary Fuels final project. Yeah. Need to cut by almost 2 million global stabilized. This is cool. So you made this in the end of December 17th. This is cool. So Alex went over the event, defined the event, the consideration of the OPEC agreement, the window 20 days before and after the OPEC, and pretty much what happened. That's cool. So I guess what can you summarize here? So I guess what are you asserting right now? Are you asserting then we're going to get this big move up? Or I guess one, on both ends, what could happen to oil? And then two, what are you expecting? Rapping and now I'm fast. Dude, fucking Jack in the Box, you guys. Look at this shit. That was just a botch I get. See, this is patience, so I gotta wait till this bitch comes down. And then we'll take it. So that was a play again, and that was one of the ones sitting in front of the screen you could have took advantage of. We'll watch that here. I'm just going to wait till it comes down. I have the Boeing play. And again, like I said, you guys are now getting more active. I said I want to go over some plays. There's a lot of plays I have right now on this account and the other one where some I've done on YouTube that you guys have got to see, but I want to talk about it in context of where the market is. But I said I didn't want to go over them if I'm going to repeat myself. But I'm expecting cuts from both OPEC and Russia, maybe. So then are you expecting a price surge then in oil? Or I guess is that the intended result or effect or expected? When did all these songs start? I've been on my 6ix9ine shit. Yeah. I got a lot of favorite rappers. It's crazy. I think Tesla, it's definitely behaving interesting. There's a lot of stuff Tesla could do. I'm I'm looking at that. Or increase it. So cuts from everybody. So then is the price going to go up? I think that's interesting because that there's what could happen with oil, what could happen with OPEC. You see why I'm even asking because both ways for me, I'm not really looking at supply and demand right now as much as I'm looking at the political effect essentially. Right now we have tensions from Russia to Saudi Arabia, all that. But I do see the economic and supply side, but I think it's kind of disjointed right now. That's what I'm worried about. Oh, need advice. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't need advice. I bought my options twice. I always like this right. I hope I sell them high. Ooh. Look at that spy. I'm hoping that it gon' fall. But I also don't care. Cause I just gonna buy some cars. Hey. How do you see the convergence of economics to politics on oil? It's a good question. I think it's like what I said. I think those political effects could have a bigger effect. It doesn't matter with what's going on if they change the political dynamic of how trade is going to go down with oil and any of those relations or past agreements, or if there's any agreement or disagreement, people will start to leverage stuff, just like China and the United States. Like the trade war is already, it's active, it's fucking shit up, and it's started, it's the U.S. and China leveraging, people are like, okay, what can we lose? And they just start going at it. It said, don't give me the ball. Fucking Tesla, that shit's gonna drop it. I need that shit to go up because it needs to go. Tesla's a piece of shit. But it's interesting. Market, it looks decent, but we're still down today. Cooling off that 600 points from yesterday, so that's going to be interesting. I hit 6.9. Brad DeYoung, my guy, I miss you, bro. How you been, man, you smart ass motherfucker? Brad DeYoung. Hell yeah, fuck yeah. You can watch you, they allow YouTube. There you go. Tell them YouTube's educational, it's good. Oh yeah, man, dude, let's get on a call soon, man. I miss your ass. It's really good to hear from you and see you, bro. Brad DeYoung, I was thinking about you the other day. So right now, The market's going down. I'm looking at Starbucks. I'm looking at McDonald's. I want to see how it's affected even with the Jack in the Box news, which I think is kind of started to give up the gains since there. Jack is still climbing. I don't even want to look at it. What else? Jack in the Box, Starbucks. Pretty much I'm looking at the value. What other stuff am I holding? Really Facebook and Amazon are my main stuff. Boeing. Waiting for those Amazon calls and Facebook, but the market's all over. And I have McDonald's. I have McDonald's, Starbucks, a lot of the value stuff that's been doing great for me, but there are interesting points. Where's Starbucks? Dude, fucking Jack in a Box, man. That's crazy. Fuck ass you. Ooh. Starbucks going rip, and I got my calls. I have in the money calls with Starbucks. Sorry, setting a text. Yeah, I love this song. Baby, are you crazy?
I'ma swerve in a Maybach, I'ma do some demos. Niggas sit the fuck down if you don't understand us. I heard niggas talking about they gon' run out on us. Pull up windows down in a fucking land truck.
I like that song. I might listen to it again. Run that back. I just won't bump. I won't bump it as much. You guys started giving me hype, and then Starbucks started ripping. I'm in the money on Starbucks. I want to sell them though. They expire tomorrow. I'm up on them. Oh, Coca-Cola. That's what I want to see. I need to see some movements on Coke. I need to move some Coke. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Scott Storch makes absolute bangers. I make fucking bangers, bro. Grant Haley. Look at that. Long Coke. Long Coke, bro. Fuck yeah. I actually like Coca-Cola. It's great. Great stock. It was kicking it earlier this morning. It chills out. That's the thing. Stocks like Coke, AT&T, these value. I like them though. They, Oh, I need to check out Walmart. Walmart's been kind of just been moving with the SPY as much, but you see, yeah, it's not as active. But Starbucks, McDonald's, those are the ones that hit for me today. McDonald's, it's giving shit back up, but I think again that's related to Jack in the Box, which is interesting. I don't know, exploring a sale. Jack in a Box, dude, this thing needs to come down, man. So this is a great example of to see like a buyout, because with this moving up like this, like usually it's up 7%. The fact that it hasn't gave back any of this is very interesting. Usually, there's like a pop and then it comes back in. Finny band talk. I like the Mama song. That one's dope. And the Kanga song's pretty dope too. I like all of them, honestly. All these are dope. Yeah. What's the time to expect her to get on calls? It depends. Right now, I'm aiming for at least December to January, and depending on the type of move. If there's like a big, like yesterday, you grab weeklies because that move is huge. That was a big change with the rate hike. So if there's a chance where if I can expect the move, I'm taking less time. If I really know what's happening with the move, I'm taking less time. If it's a good risk reward, good timing of it, the stocks are low, makes sense to buy calls, given where it's pretty much the stock's at the opposite direction, go longer term. Can't hold a job. Ooh. Oh my God. Yeah. Can I post my playlist? Nah, secret. I was thinking that we should make a Spotify trading playlist. Talking about the realest, I do not embellish. Got wings, shoes got propellers. Gave all my jealous. To my boy Marcellus, pulled up with no laces, set the whole block jealous. I didn't buy much yesterday. Like I got my Boeings, like I'm sitting on Boeings. I bought those yesterday. And Booking, I bought those 2 days ago. I bought my calls a few days ago because stocks were low, and after I started to see that move, I just held the calls that were up and I added a few more calls. And then I got killed on some this morning. I'm down like $500 on one account and then up 300 on this one. So it's not too bad. Hertz is a good short. It could be, but you just got to make sure what are the price of the options, because Hertz it's like a $20 stock and it could only make so many moves. It doesn't look that bad though. It has been going up. They've had some weak stuff, but make sure the options and the risk reward is there. As I talked about it earlier, there's finding I said this answering your shit. It's finding the play, having the reason for the play, and then now looking at the option chain and making sure you can take advantage of it through there. Dude, Starbucks is kicking it, man. There you go. SPY. So this is something to watch right here. The SPY just had a huge big candle up, and these have been happening today. I'd assume it's something based off a trade. So I would have made a video on this right now, getting ready, because you see this big move. This is something to pay attention for. Something's happening. So I'll go through my news. Okay, maybe it's not that big. Yeah. It's like half the size of the ones today, so I'm not seeing any news yet, but I'm definitely curious. Our eyes peeled and shit. It If a person was gonna get calls on Symantec, what expiration would you look for? I have a good question. Tell me more about Symantec. Tell me why you want it. Tell me about it, or just tell me you're a degenerate and saw my video and you want to gamble on a buyout. Just give me more insight, and I'll tell you the exact ones I have. How about that? We got a deal? Let me know if we got a deal. What? This ain't no funny money, baby. We serious. This is a cult. I'm trying to make some deals. No, I said serious, not Siri. Thanks, though. Drop it in the top of my car at. Let's see Jack again. Let's go, Jack in the Box. Fall from here. See this. Oh, you read an article saying it looks good for a buyout. I can't remember. Oh, I thought you were gonna tell me you watched my video. Yeah, I was gonna give you the play. Well, yeah, Symantec is, yeah, you know. I'd reread the article. I think that article probably has your answer in it. Honestly. It was cool though. Symantec, I have to play on Symantec. I like Symantec. But, yeah. What was I going to say? Oh, Jack, this is, I would say, watch Jack in the Box. This is a good example of a buyout. You guys get to see kind of what happens, both from when the news happens, the pop, the reaction minutes after, but even in the coming days, because like I'm saying, I'm going to wait till it comes down. The IV might still be in there as people start expecting stuff. Same thing happened with Symantec, right? But it's good because you're going to be able to see it kind of come down. Even Symantec, there's the premium after it happened, and then it came down a little bit. There's going to be wide spreads. That's usually what's going to happen. But watch Jack in the Box. If you guys are here, you guys got to witness this. Keep an update on it, because this is how plays are formed. And at the very least, you're going to get to learn from this and be able to understand, okay, hey, next buyout offer, how did this play out? And also, what was different and what you could learn from it. I love this song. Apple is interesting. Because I wanted Dude, every single person in here, you guys need to go. You gotta like the video. What are you guys doing? You guys all need to like this video right now on the stream. Y'all fucking wild, man. Y'all realize I have a hater out there? You guys realize there's a guy out there. This guy, you see, with one person committed, you see the effect he has. Just one person. I thought it's funny. I said, this guy, he doesn't realize how much he loves me. I gave this guy a job. I've given him something to do. Every single day, this guy wakes up. The minute I post a video, he gets an alert on his phone. He has the post notifications on. He turns on his phone. He stops whatever he's doing. He stops answering whatever message he was doing. He gets off whatever Pornhub website he was on. And he goes straight to my video, dislikes it, logs into another account, dislikes it, logs into another account, dislikes it, and does that 12 times over. Then he goes back to doing what he's doing. And then 3 hours later, another video gets posted. He will do the same thing. It doesn't matter if he's at a dinner with family, if he's trying to buy a used Toyota Sentra, you know, he's fucked up. Like, he's just stopping and doing that, you know. I love it. I think it's great because he doesn't realize how much he loves me. I'm brainwashing him. He's getting brainwashed into the cult. My voice is in his head. It's like Bloomberg. Like, when I turn off my fucking Bloomberg, I swear to God, I hear the fucking Bloomberg music in the background, even when it's not playing. So he's gonna hear my fucking voice, and he's in love with me. Okay, I gave him a fucking job. Okay, he has a job now because of me. So I thought it's cool, honestly. But you guys need to be just as committed as that guy. If you guys are really down with the cult, you guys need to be logging in 20 different accounts, liking the video. You need to be fucking spamming this. That's it. He's in love with all of us, honestly. He loves the cult. He just hates the fact that we're actually doing something. We're all together. That there's people genuinely getting value out of this, getting their questions answered, learning. They're just bitter people, man. You know, if you've never been successful, that's why I said it on my story on Instagram before. You guys got to be careful. You're trading and understand, you know, the reality of it and what it's like getting into trading and becoming successful, because nothing is worse than the bitter trader or the trader who failed. You know, they're really angry at the world and they don't get it, and you're going to become very bitter, and you're not going to be a fun person around. You know, just don't set your expectations too high. Be realistic. Go about learning the right way, and you'll be chill. If not, you're going to be a bitter old fucking man. If you guys don't want to do that. But yeah, so like the video. If you're new, make sure you subscribe, but turn on post notifications, like this stream, go like all the other videos, and let's fucking get this guan in. Yeah? Okay, I need to let Jax out in the training, so hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me some questions to answer. Not going potty. He's being annoying and not going potty. Man. Apple alone. Do you need a certain letter of pledge? Nah. I'm going to make a video on that because a lot of people have these questions about the cult and they're just really wrong. People have all these, someone said that they have to come to California to join the cult and pledge. I said, no, you guys got it fucked up. I think a lot of people just make assumptions. They'll see like bits and pieces, and I said, criteria to select the proper. I just made a video on that, but it all depends on the type of play. And again, the biggest balance for profitability, big gains, and even risk management is it's going to come on what you're expecting. So if you're going to expect a move in the short term or something to happen, you go short term in the money. If you go near the money, if not, you get more time, because you have to see how the gains are going to go back and forth with your profiting being right, and that's like the balance. You know, I'm not right on a lot of trades. I'll lose. You know, but it's making sure the winners are bigger than the losers, and that's how there's such a delicate balance between the contracts. So buying a put and call is going to rely upon that. Apple on long-term calls. Well, I'm looking at Apple now. Apple's been moving very, very interesting. Even the market right now, we're getting, Facebook's going back. Facebook is doing very, very well. Amazon's doing decent. But again, now you see this pop in Apple. That's something. Even the SPY right now. Again, these type of moves. I brought up this move, but it's interesting to see how this one's actually moving now. So again, let's see if there's any. Right now, I would be checking to see if there's any news. Unidirectional and U-turn. No, they're not. They're not. I'd say one way. They're not. It's not always straddles. Usually, it's one way, but then switching, and then as I'm profitable, I will begin to look towards the other side of the trade. Jackie. Negotiations with the dog. I like your businessman, Jax. I like your businessman. Shibria, nice. Dude, Boeing, baby. Man, you guys, I'm telling you, I gave you guys a gift on Boeing. See, that's another one of those plays. So here's this one. I don't know. It's a 350 call. So I got this a few days ago. I got this for 195. You guys can see, I told you, with any sort of moves, and this is just a good even risk-reward type play when the market is making, moves. But December 350, they're going for $670 right now. Money. So I bought it a few days ago. Look at that. That's literally at the bottom. All right, I got to turn on my crosshairs. So I got it literally at the bottom. It's just not. I hate the new E-Trade. So I got it like 195, $200, but you guys see Boeing, it's very powerful with gains and the moves it can make. That's why I like it. So that's a good one to look at. So again, the market's making these moves too. I'd be pretty interested to see what happened with those. What's up? Do you think we're going to enter a recession soon? Kind of. But I have an indicator for that, and like there's global indicators. I think we are experiencing a lot of headwinds, and if a few more things tick, we'll be there. But I think it's the odds, and this is how economics works, and this is how business and investing in general with forecasts and valuations. People are concerned about just what can we expect. So my expectations of recession have gone up, and that is changing, a lot of investors, that's changing people's expectations, their valuations, and all that. So that's how I feel about a recession towards it. But, the chances are higher, and I know what I'm looking out for, and if certain things develop in a certain fashion, then yes, I will be even more convinced towards it, where I'd be worried, even more worried. But, people, and myself included, are already taking steps, precautions, and changes and whatnot to make sure. Yeah, pending home sales data was really bad today. Pulling out a trade. So yeah, that Boeing, it's about what I want with it. Boeing, I think I want to cut out soon on Boeing since it's already up. But I think Boeing's only up, that's like what, 100%? Or 200 to 675. It's just about 200%. I know Boeing could move more. I have a decent amount of time, and now I'm, $10 from the money. So I kind of want to hold. And the thing with Boeing, if it goes, it goes. And that's where it's kind of being able to spot when it slows down. But now would probably be a time I want to sell Boeing, honestly. Uh, I kind of want to see what the market does coming in here because even if the market, even if it comes down, that contract, I'm still going to be up on it. I'm probably just going to be up 100, $200 instead of 3 or 400. So, but I would want to consider, other stuff in the market. And now me holding this plays also, what is my exposure in this account? I don't have much on it, so this is my only exposure to the upside. I'm gonna want it until I could get some puts or something else to balance the other. I got into Facebook in the morning and I was down on it. Now I'm up. I should have. I was gonna average down, but I didn't. Back on it. So yeah, it does. Go watch the video I made on the yesterday on new home sales data because this existing data was good. I don't think it was that bad, but as the other ones, but it's still pretty. You know, all of the data is just pointing towards the direction of real estate, which is what people have been worried about. What are you thinking about Amazon? I think it's holding up better than most. I think but they have stuff. They've had like antitrust shit come out on them. A lot of bad news has come out and they haven't reacted. But I think Amazon's going to be the one to watch. I'm overall worried about this like fake out with everything, but it'll be interesting. Damn. See Starbucks. Like I have Starbucks. I should have sold out of those 10 minutes ago. The IV and everything was high, but I didn't take that. Can I break down the option trade? How so? IV changing. Oh, IV could change infinite. You could have something with a 10, 15, 20% IV. It could be at 400% IV by the end of the day. It all depends on what happens. A good example would probably be Jack in the Box and how that happened today. We should check up on that. Where's my baby at? It's holding, dude. I can't believe this is holding. They might actually be serious about it. This buy could be interesting, but IV on that is going to change. And even then, I'm sure as this holds up with Jack in the Box, people are going to expect even more. And the IV, I think, will even steady or gradually increase, which usually, though, in some instances, as time goes on and the stock doesn't move, IV traditionally declines. Jack. Oh, yeah, see? So now I could get these at that. See, in the 105s, that's a thing. Those were a good shot, but they're back at the same price. I could get them now at the same price I missed out on. And that's what, you see how much time can affect that with options. Wow, so 7 minutes ago there was something from the Fed. And again, I said that in the video. It's kind of like a reiteration of what we talked about, with what Powell said. That's interesting. So I think that could be affecting the markets right now. Yeah, I want to. Well, I want to see Jack to either fall off to see if we could get a play, or again, even checking now. I guess Ivy's decreased. See if there could be made a play on it, but it's interesting. I even want to just see how it plays out. I want to see this is watching a buyout, seeing how it is discussed, seeing the timetable, the offer, how the stock responds, how investors respond. All that is going to be great. Again, dude, look at the market, dude. This has been a trippy ass day. Another just see, it's interesting. Just these big pops and that sort of volatility. It's just been interesting on the market, and even the pricing it's had on options. It's weird right now, and I said it even in my other video. It's like it's better now for calls, but up until like a day or two ago, even like the environment to sell premium, it just wasn't attractive. I got the SPY up on this screen. I'm still looking back at Starbucks, everything. How's Microsoft doing? That's an interesting one. I think they were down earlier today. But Microsoft, this is a good play. This is something I'd look for. They have the potential to both move with the market, outpace it. It hasn't moved too much. I think you'll be able to get cheaper options on it. But I like Microsoft. That's a play. That's something, Grant, you should focus on Microsoft and their option chain. You could get pretty decently cheap options. You got to just, get familiar with that. I like definitely Microsoft. Man, it hasn't really moved much today. Nothing in my memory. Yeah, they did. They took over Apple. I think they still might be worth more than Apple right now. Market's getting a kick. We still got some time. We still got like 2 hours. Literally 2 hours. Hour 45. Boeing is ripping. I'm telling you, man, y'all can't sleep on Boeing. It just look at it. It's just such like a slow, steady mover, but what just the amount of dollars that it moves is actually insane. Bet. That's fun to see. I need to check Starbucks again. Make sure that I'm still holding that. So I'm still holding the Boeing. Got some Starbies. Amazon new highs. You guys could. Is everybody familiar with the high-low ticker? Dude, Netflix things are looking decent. We're fine. We're finally green on the market. Wow. What are you looking for buying a contract? What risk reward are you looking for? Honestly, at 5 to 1, 5 to 1 is the most ideal. 3 to 1 if it's, you know, we could really mitigate the risk and know. But that's usually the best. And too, again, depending on what we can expect to happen, would, you know, the higher the odds of success, the lower the risk to reward will take. But if we don't know, you know, we'll be there. And sometimes, dude, mixing it. Even if you know the odds of success are high, taking both low odd contracts and high odd contracts. So we were just talking about it. It's like going in the money and out of the money. That's really the big difference in finding the balance between profitability with the contracts. And that's like a big thing I'm on. That's a big thing I try to, you know, I want to focus on that with the pledge class. And I've been telling people it's learning how to find the most optimal contract. It goes beyond just, you know, okay, I think it's going to go up or down, or we just buy, you know, a year out or 6 months or whatever it may be because it's at a low price. It's both taking those factors into consideration and now understanding you got to pick the right and exact contract to be able to execute properly and optimize how much money you're making, because that's the difference. If you go long-term or short-term, you could buy the dip now, and if you could buy the dip perfectly, but it'll be the difference depending on what contracts you get. That's the difference between making 1,000% and making 200%. Rolando Moda, my dude. What's up, man? Jax, why are you crying like a baby back bitch? Actually, I got hockey. Dude, Netflix is killing it. Netflix, I'm so mad I was going to get more calls. I have calls on them. I have December's. I got some pretty good calls, actually. That's a pretty cool play I could show you guys. But the weekly, see, like that one, and this is the thing, this is a good example. I wasn't as certain Netflix was going to move, but I even brought it up in my video. I said I like them the most. But how fast they were going to move, I wasn't too sure they'd, you know, again, if there's more headwinds. So I got December contracts, but I could have went longer again, but I was still pretty certain they were better than not. But I got these 290 250s. I'm almost in the money, and I bought these on Monday, actually. So I paid a decent amount. I think I paid... Oh, wow. Oh, they paid $300 for that? That's crazy. Yeah, so I got them 2 days ago on Monday, but I paid $300 flat. So after commission, I was like $308. But now they're at like $1,200 on the bid, $1,275. So $300 to $1,200. That was a good contract, but that one was kind of finding the balance in between. And even then, just seeing them now, you know, they're picking up, going pretty fast. Jax, what are you being a bitch about, man? You guys hear this? Finding optimal contracts. We've talked about it, man. Every video, we talking optimization. We talking optimal, Optimus Prime, Optimus contract, optimal everything, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's right there, Netflix. That's optimal. Ooh. Fuck are you? Yeah. Alright, I need to get my dog real quick. Hold
Smiling, I might choose it. I got all these grooves. First I drop my top right, then I swim my
All right, how y'all living? How do you know which contract to get then? I understand it in the money, but how do you see which are cheap? What's your scanning process to find them? It starts with the stock, my guy. It's finding the stock. So I even talked about it in my video with Apple. When Apple was dropping and FANG stocks declining, I talked about that's when I bought the stock, you know. And that's one time to find the optimal position is when the stock drops considerably and the stock is now at a point where we brought it up with like VFC, but like Netflix too, even Facebook, you could see that they're considerably cheaper. Now, Facebook differs from Netflix, whereas I think Netflix has a lower market cap. Well, I know it does. It's cheaper, and well, not cheaper in the sense that it just has more growth opportunity. That's it. And compared to Facebook, and Facebook has a lot of bad press and other stuff that could affect it. So, you know, that's going to be the big part coming into why, you know, it's why you want this stock, you know, and where's the stock price? Because at the end of the day, if the stock doesn't do anything, it doesn't matter, you know. So Netflix was outperforming in fundamentally, and I think as a company and just looking at what it could do, but it was selling off hard recently, but it was making these wild moves. So that was the best. So now finding the right contract, the optimization now is between how much you expect the stock to move and in what duration now, what time frame am I going to select? So, and then now how much am I willing to risk on it? So we'll start with how much I'm willing to risk on Netflix. So now I made all of those assumptions that you guys just heard me made, right? This is a few days ago. This was literally 2 days ago, right? Let's see if we just pull up Netflix so you guys could see it. So, why 14 days look like this? This look like a big 14-day calendar. Come on. Shipping is shipping. So the market's still, the S&P's up right now. Boeing's kind of creeping up with it. But yeah, everything's moved. It's just like a slow melt up. Tesla didn't move at all today. I'm so disappointed. I had big hopes and dreams for Tesla. But yeah, so a few days ago here, I think it is where it was at. No, I got it the day before, the 26th. So again, Amazon was literally at its lowest point all month. Literally throw it on a yearly chart. You're literally talking one of the lowest points on Netflix to buy it, right? So again, that right there, it's a great spot. I knew the market stuff was coming. I had a lot of puts. I cashed out. So for this case, even now how much money I spent, I'm thinking this is a good position. The risk reward is there. Even if I'm not fucking super bullish, I could scoop these here. They're going to be cheap. And, you know, the risk reward will be great. And then if there is a bounce and if it moves other than I expected, these will be, you know, a great insurance policy for me. So, but at the same time, I'm not going ham on it. That's why I spent $300. So now my thing is, hey, I think this is a good spot. If anything changes in the short term, I could do good, but I'm not trying to bet a lot. So 300, but if I was looking January at the time, like January with $300 a couple days ago, what would that have gotten me? Would have got me one of these. I could have got like a 315. I could have had more time. In January from November, what is that? 2 months. I could have got an extra month, bought it for 200. It'd be at 950. So that could have been decent. What else is there? Anything below these. So anything 315 and below. What about the 295? How much was that? So a 295, the same. That's the contract I have. I have a 292. That's fucked. I'm like almost at the money. I couldn't even have got these. So these ones were $700. Again, that would have been double the amount. $700 that's a decent amount of money. So maybe we couldn't even touch these. 305. I'm trying to find the cheapest one for January. No. I think it was maybe the 310s. Maybe. No, those were three. I had the bottoms tick those. So 315. This is what I could have got instead, and I would have went 300 to 900 instead of 300 to right now I'm at 1300. But I got December, so again I figured, hey, that's pretty good. What was the other ones, like the 290s? I think they would cost more money. I could have got them in the same range, but I bought mine at 300. So that's how I chose those. Obviously, I could go through the chain, but again, it's what I was expecting. I think the biggest influence was where Netflix was at, where the market was at, and then that was considerably cheap because at the time, now Netflix, looking at a 295, Netflix was trading at 250, 260. So to say Netflix could move up $30 in a month, it isn't too crazy considering, I think it did that in 1 day or 2 days, about 30 days ago or 20 days ago, 3 weeks ago. So the value is there. What I was betting on, the contract price, how much I'm willing to pay, it was decent. And I think the odds were decent. The stock was cheap. Feb too far? No, Feb's not too far at all. It just what would, $300 now with February. What could we have gotten? So you could have got like a 350. Maybe probably 340. You're looking at 340 to 355. Yeah, or 350. That's what you could have got, and then you would have just doubled up your money. So there's that 600. So again, that's the difference with those contracts. So you could have bought at 350s at 290. Yeah. So that's at the high point. You probably could have got them cheaper, honestly. 240, 240 to 650 though, you would have made what? $400. So you would have made your 200 would have turned to 400, or on the other play, you would have done 300 into 1300. That's if you cashed out now too. That's a big caveat on every end, but that's the difference. You could have now. That's the idea of saying optimizing the play and maximizing it, because now you could be right on the move. You could have hit the stock literally perfectly and purchased on the 26th, literally a great day to fucking buy it, and the stock hits it, you hit that 30, literally move $30, you hit it instantly. But now one instance, you would have made $400. One instance, you would have made $1,200. So that is the big key to be able to decipher between that, to figure out, well, and now too, if you're wrong, what's the same thing? In both instances, if you're wrong, you would have lost anywhere from 20 to 50 to 70% of your money. Who knows? Symantec. Look at your Symantec. Midnight thunder. I like Symantec. You look at the Greeks when contract shopping? Nah. Do I look like I look at fucking Greeks when I'm contract shopping, Grant Gailey? What kind of stupid ass fucking question is that? Did I talk in Greek? Did I give off any indication of Greek? Did I go alpha, beta, gamma, delta, eta, zeta, epsilon? Damn it, I fucked that up. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, zeta, eta, theta, iota, kappa, lambda, mu, nu, z, omicron, pi, rho, sigma, tau, phi, chi, psi, omega. There you go, baby. There you go. Jackson's calling. Oh! What's up, baby? I hit the target with no bullseye. Yeah. Yeah. So. Interesting. There's so much wider spreads at 23 and 24, but 25 might be out of the question. You're really, really not so young. Hmm. Well, I think I just answered someone's question without answering it. See what happens. Right? Will this be uploaded? I want to restudy the video. Nah, man. Watch that language. What language? Um, will I re-upload this? Will you share this with your friends? Fusion Tech Cinema. I love that name. It's fun to say. Will you share this with your friends? Will you join the cult? Will you spread our mission and agenda to take over the world and infiltrate communities and governments and financial institutions all across the world? Sounds a lot more fucking serious than it is when I say it like that. It's just really just, just gotta see if you're down. But like, if you are, it'd be really awesome. We'd love to include you and incorporate you. But if that's the case, yeah, I could definitely upload this. Am I late? Yeah, you're always fucking late, Joey G. I always see Joey G, and I always see that question. Am I late? Yeah, Joey G, you're fucking late, but it's okay. You know, we have late cult meetings. You could get, you're gonna get a tardy pass. If you get enough tardies in the cult, though, you're gonna be put on cleaning duty. So if you ever come out and visit me, you're gonna be cleaning my house. Okay? So just don't be late next time. My bad, dude. It's all good, man. It's all good. Life's good, God's good. Hope you're doing good. Nothing to trip on. I'm trying to make that real estate job. Oh, there you go. I'm a developer. Can I join the cult? Fuck yeah, dude. We need a bunch of developers in the cult, actually. We need all sorts of developmental cults and developers. If that makes any sense. I joined a group on that app. I forgot what was in. Because I changed phones, but I saw your videos. That was really confusing, but either way. So you're like you're kind of in the cult already. I hope. Well, give me an application, bro. That's it. I gotta make a video. Shit. I gotta get a video posted at like 12 or 1. We're gonna recap them. Or I don't know, what should I make the video on? I actually have 2 videos I need to make. Shit. You guys are really distracting, man. Website videos. There's like 4 videos. Yes, Slack. Ah, there you go. The Slack. Oh yeah, the free dude. We need to get that actually back up and popping. But I think getting people on the YouTube, trying to get more stuff out here. I really enjoy spamming YouTube. This has actually been really fun because excuse me, I used to tweet a lot. I used to be a big fan of Twitter until Twitter just very toxic. But I like this. I could just talk to myself on camera. Anton Creel guy. He's interesting. I'll make a video on it. I like making those videos. You guys like those videos? Are all of you, man? Make sure everyone likes this video. If you guys are even new, subscribe. Make sure you guys have the post notifications. You guys have to watch every single video. You got to click on every video. You got to like the videos. You got to spread this. This is a cult agenda. Okay, we're trying to take over the goddamn world. Okay? You guys got haters waking up. They're more motivated to stop us from taking over the world. There's a guy who dislikes every video. His one and only mission, bro. I think honestly, and I think it's dope. He would be such a good stock trader. He's so fucking committed. But then again, if he's spending his time doing that, well, a lot of things make sense. You know what I'm saying? But fuck. Let's go, baby. For me, you and Anton, the most legit. It is Nintendo was legit. What do you think? Sure. Okay, you like? That's good, man. I like everybody. I like you. I like you, Valentin. I like Valentin. I need to get on a call with you, Valentin. Got to figure out how to call your foreign-ass phone number. Talk to Valentin. Valentin's ready to get in the call. I know Valentin's been really ready to be in the call, actually. He's been on one. Getting my Bible streak on, thanks. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Do I look like to go out? You fucking watch my YouTube videos. I'm fucking inside all day. The only time I go outside is to talk shit about somebody so I could get some fresh air, and I go back inside. And then, yeah, no, I don't. I like to go out, but I don't really go out too much. But when I do go out, I have a lot of fun. But I'll go outside, every now and then. I know you for 3 years. Yeah. How many sacrifices do we have to make to join? Our cult is very logistic based. We're not retarded. So quality versus quantity, you know what I'm saying? If like you're sacrificing a bunch of lizards, I'll probably want like maybe 10 to 20 of those little guys. But if it's like a sheep, one sheep would qualify. Human blood, maybe just like a couple droplets from a wrist or something, you know what I'm saying? You never do you think? Do you ever go out to your own club? No, I don't have that. I had a hookah bar. I used to. I owned part interest in it, but I don't own a club anymore. But I was going out a lot more then. And I do go. I know, and I have a lot of friends who own places. So I like restaurants. I go out. I eat out every night, and I eat like really good food. So but like I don't consider that. I consider going out like partying, drinking. I don't do that shit. Wait, dude, are you uploading this live video? I don't know. How often do you use Tastyworks? It depends. I don't really trade that much on that account. I just wanted to try it a few times. I got like 30 grand in it. We could open it up and trade on it now. I had to fucking goat to drink any guy. That's intense, dude. That's really intense. This is come with it, buddy. You guys send me the budget. Do you recommend the DRR strategy as an investment in the duplex? Looking for a deal right now, but I'm kind of struggling now. Well, are you in Florida? And the market's really interesting right now. This is a buyer's market, but like you got to really, really, really wait right now. But now, I guess the other thing I would say is I thought when you said BRRRR, I don't know if any of you played Halo 2, but I thought you were referencing a Halo 2 strategy. So I was really confused there. And the Raphael, sir. I'd wait, honestly. You're telling a guy I was very trigger happy, but I would say wait a little bit. Unless you can pull off the buyer. There's still buyers out there, and you got to find it on the other side. And the rental's good too, but you just gotta be careful. Relax, bro. Why are you popping off on Fusion? I like Fusion. Fusion is he seems like Fusion is gonna be taking the cult enrollment or the enforcement role. So let him do his thing. Where did I see my essay for a scholarship program? You just blew up an E-Trade account. Fuck your scholarship. You don't get a fucking scholar. You just blew your fucking scholarship. You fucking blew your scholarship. You could have fucking spent that on hookers. You could have spent that on blow. You could have done so many things with that money, man. And you fucking blew it on stupid options trades. And you're gonna, so maybe if you put that in your application for a scholarship, I'd say, hey, this guy, I can respect that. You know what I'm saying? But let's see. So maybe that's just a tip of advice for your submission that maybe you could follow. Wait for sellers to get scared and drop prices. No, just wait for more supply increases, more options. That's it. You're just going to get more options available. Some people will lower their prices. A lot of people won't lower their prices, but, people's needs are going to change, and that's going to open up different opportunity. School. School, school. School, school. School. You guys like that? You like the scoop? My guy kills me. Because he thinks it's a joke. He thinks this is a joke. Ha 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 ha. My guy's killing me. My guy. Sup, fam? Sam Schreiber. Did you like this video? And send it to 5 of your friends at the gym that you work out with and check out in the mirror. Do that as soon as possible. 2 listing appointments. See you later. Alright, man. Tell your clients about me. Tell your listing appointments. Make sure you give them a trading fraternity card. Ask them if they've ever been in a cult before, just to see the reaction. Peace out, Joey G. I'm sure, what's it called? I think what's his name is going to miss you. Fusion. Jack. Which jacket box? Ooh, 89. We'll see, man. Let's see. We could watch it. What happened to Twitter today? I didn't see any news. I think Twitter was the Putin. Mr. Vladimir Putin, they found, wait, my name's, Nico Bellic. So they found a fake Twitter account. It had 1 million followers, and it was a fake Vladimir Putin, and Twitter finally deleted it. But I think people were worried about the implications for Twitter's policy changes, the fact it was very politically motivated, and it had to do with Russia and, some social media outlet bullshit. So that's kind of what happened to Twitter, causing a massive drop in pain to stockholders in America. But, nothing too bad, 4%. Nothing your man Elon Musk can't handle. I don't know how he's related to Twitter in any way, shape, or form, except he fucks up his company through that means of social media. But yeah. Let's go bowling. I want to go bowling. Why the fuck you want to go bowling? Do I look like somebody who bowls? I trade stocks, not fucking bowls. Bruh, I'm dying. You should probably go see a doctor. I may sound like Grand Theft Auto character, but, you should probably get checked out before you get wasted. Look at Twitter. Look at it making its climb back up. This looks like the biggest $1 drop I've ever seen in my life. Let's see where the S&P 500 is. You Americans doing very well in your stock market before G20 summit meeting. Oh, Timmy Marker still in the house. He said, hello, Samuel. U.S. crude still hanging at $50. Fion's gonna go away to Venus. Josh, you missed the sick Webby last night. I know, I had things come up. You missed the sick Webby. Putin's meeting. Uh-oh, your Hertz is dropping. Look at you and your hurts. Only peons can go back to March. Eh. Back apart. Will you trade crew before? Maybe. It depends. I'm gonna look maybe the day before, 2 days before, see where it's at. Do you think it'll happen after G20? Anything major? That's the interesting thing I think is gonna happen. I'm waiting to see if it's going to actually, if the China, because traditionally nothing gets solved at G20. It's not like this is a real place where shit gets handled. But I think that depending on how the markets could take it, it depends. But I think mainly a big part is going to be the fact that the markets lately have been taking the news. The expectations have been so high for a lot of stuff that when the news hits, there's been no reaction. And I don't know if any outcome from G20 will live up to the expectations that are already outlined. So, and I think there's a lot of stuff that could overshadow it and get in the way. Do I want a postcard from Portugal? No. I want a mail order bride from Portugal or Colombia. If you could pull that off, we could talk. Other than that, thanks for your offer for your fucking little postcard that I'm gonna fucking hang up on my fridge or some shit. That I'm probably not gonna hang up on my fridge because I have zero attachment to these homes because I use them as investments, even though I dwell them. Let's go to my farm in Colombia. My butthole has a castle in Porto. Oh, shit, man. Okay, fucking Pablo, Jefe. What else you got? That's it. I'm not trying to fucking sacrifice any. Okay, I'm the cult leader, but nah, you guys are fucking cocaine dealers. Nah, big difference. Sure, man. I just like Colombian girl. I'll just fucking type that in on Pornhub. Chill the fuck out. Okay, back up. Fuck, man, a castle. Earlier, you explained the thought process behind finding stocks. Where do you sell them? How do you know when it's time to sell? My balls tingle. Usually, if the implied volatility goes up a lot, the stock goes up a big percentage in a short amount of time, or I hit 400 or 500%, I'll cut profits. Or if the move happens really quick, I'll cut out 100% and let ride for usually. It depends how much time's left on the contract. That's usually going to be the biggest factor because I'm watching out. Time left on the contract will affect the implied volatility as well as the value of the contract and how it's going to hold value and even profit from that point. I don't Jesus Christ. What they say is nice. I was like, damn. You tell with the pipe. You have some mouth. Thoughts on SYMC? Oh. I got some SYMC. I made a play on it. I did it on stream. You gotta find out my thoughts, though. You should go look up all the stocks I bought, though. Cop, though. Oh, shit. I could drop, though. Wait. But this is about some stocks, though. This is a stock channel. It is? Oh, yeah. Freestyle? If I freestyle, I'm not going to upload the video. Actually, I can do whatever the fuck I want. But, shit. Oh my god. The TQQQ going up. That means Amazon going up. My car's going up. I'm gonna get so sick. I'm gonna almost throw up. I saw that shit yesterday. That means if I held it for another day, I would have made 30K. Wait, I be on that dumb shit. Fuck it. I know that I run this. Whoa. Ain't nobody touch this. Whoa. Bitch, I fucking love this. On my stock shit. When it drop shit, I'm gonna make money even if that shit gonna pop shit. Fuck it. Where's Jack in the Box? Who's gonna buy their stock? I love it. I'm just watching the market pop and my calls are going up. I'm trying to see. Damn it, though. Up like a dog, then I hit 6'9". Tell them give me the ball. Not too bad. Then I hit 6'9". How the crib search go? Good. Ugh. These markets are so fast but so slow. It's just crazy. We're only up 22 points. Taki Spanish mommy. Dude, those Boeings are wrecking. Word. What time is it? So it's like an hour left. Alright, what do you guys want me to make a video on? I need to make a video. There are two things I was going to make a video on. The Fed, bro. Jackson, you gotta watch the videos, bro. Some of my videos were all about yesterday. Does E-Trade require minimums to trade naked call? But yeah, it depends what's in your account or what stock you're trying to sell it on. But yeah. Woo. It's all good, baby. You gotta watch them all. Get some good information. Watch them all the way through. Like the videos. You know, send them to your friends. Post them on your Facebook. You know, watch them over again. Really good. Damn, bless you. Bless you, baby. Bless you. Then I hit 6'9". Tell him give me the ball. Alright. Damn, I'm about to be in the money on those Netflix. $2.92. Then I hit this 9. How's Apple looking? Then I hit this 9 till they give me the bar. There you go, baby. Damn. Go to the homeless guy. Well, how do we select the homeless guy? Just random homeless guy? Should we just make a homeless ETF? You could bet on Skid Row investors. Should we make the Skid Row investment fund? That's dope. Jackson, send everybody. You got to send them to the YouTube. Tell them to join the cult. Jackson, you got to get in the cult, man. You got to send in your 20th application, man. I don't know what the fuck you want, Jackson. You got trying to get culty. You trying to get culty. Trying to take the world, though. Trying to make the whole world a goddamn cult. Imagine if the whole world was a goddamn cult. The whole world is a cult. The fuck am I saying? Human beings are a cult. A being that is human is a cult. That's bullshit. You don't think so? They lied to you, and they lying on TV saying, "Nah, this ain't it's a fucking cult. The world is a cult. The world is a cult. The world is a cult." Hey, you know what I'm saying? No, that's what they all say. Jackson Hickox. It's cool, man. It's cool, Jackson Hickox. It's cool. I got you. That's what I'm saying. You could be in the YouTube cult. You could watch the videos. If you can't hang, you can't hang. You know, that's fine. Maybe you start with the YouTube videos. You keep up with to date with the YouTube videos. We'll go from there. That's it. There you go. So now we're really kicking. Tesla has really put a dick in me. Tesla has fucked me today, but it's still doing good. McDonald's, there you go. It's running up too. So all my value stocks now really taking off. This was the game plan from the get-go. So there's the McDonald's, Starbucks. I think Coca-Cola might be. Coca, they're doing decent. You know, give them some time. Give them some time. But your Amazon, your Google, everything else seems to be performing quite good. YouTube, ultimately for life. YouTube, cult life. Robert Arzabal. How do I say this name, Arzabal? Well, Robert, we're happy to have you in the YouTube cult. You could be in the YouTube cult. You could be in the real life cult. You could be in the online cult, the pledge cult. You could be in the stock market cult. You could be in the real estate cult. You could be a part of many different cults. And the decision is really up to you. The cult life is very freedom choice cult. Is that how you say? But you get the idea. You get the picture. You get the painting. You paint it yourself. You do well, you know? But yes, perfect. I say it good. kind of want to sell. I want to sell the Netflix, but it's at the money and there's time. But this type of run up, you did kind of want to cut out. Maybe there's one more day, but I don't know. See Netflix for you guys. Good luck. So again, we have those December contracts. They're at 1,300 now. And it is a fucking Mentec right back there. So, dang, 2,320 calls. Wow. If it went to 320 by January, that'd be nice. So we have these calls right here. We got them at $3 as we discussed. Let's take a look at how they've been performing today. This has been an interesting chart. It sucks. I hate this new E-Trade. It sucks. On this account, it only loads up my old E-Trade. On my other account, I can get my old E-Trade. Remember, this one only does my new one. Thanks, Josh. There you go. Just requested an app. You didn't just request the app. Did you get it from pledgetofraternity.com? And chances are you didn't. Look, I could already tell, man. You ain't even with the system, bro. You ain't even with the system. Jackson, bro. Honestly, bro. Did you go to Pledge the Fraternity? If you didn't, if you didn't go to Pledge the Fraternity, I'm banning you. I'm just banning you from the pledge class right now. You know, say you and I are cool. You can watch the videos. You can follow me, but I'm banning you from the pledge class. You're just not allowed after that. All right. No, I see it. You're good. All right, I got it. You're lucky, bro. No. There you go, baby. That's step one. You usually get this far. You just got to get it back into me now. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. You're just like Netflix. What do we do with Netflix? What do you guys think? $300 to $1,300, but the question is, it's a $292 contract, and Netflix right now is at $290, and it expires December 21st. I'm serious. What am I wearing? Are you asking like my panties? You fucking sick fuck. But answer this question. What do you guys think? Maybe I'll leave you guys with that. I'll leave you guys with that question to think on. I don't know, unless you guys have an answer for me. Take the profits. Do you hold it? Give me a reason. Rising rates are killing the house. So everybody says take profits. So you guys want to sell? You guys are pussy like that? It's soft. Just a bunch of soft boys. See how it is. You guys can't hold the bag. These balls are made out of steel. I didn't hold my bag on my Facebooks because I was a pussy. I was just like you guys like an hour ago. Then I changed my ways. Do I look like somebody who'd sell? Fuck me. Huh? Do I look like I have time to sell? I held the bag and I had $12. Last live stream that you held in, lost it all. No, I only lost like $30 on that. Fuck you guys. I played it both ways, baby. Why are you hating on me, man? Why are you hating on me? You hating on me? You hating on me, Haycock? Haycock! We ain't never scared. We never back down. Treyway. Okay, Netflix is going to the moon. Look at that. You see how it's climbing up? Treyway. I'm gonna go play some Treyway now. Hit it, baby. You ready for this? My neighbors get really mad.
Mirror on the dick, so it's not nice. Tiki tiki Spanish mommy, she a hot tamale. Make me turn that money down, you cool retarded for me. Poppin', she get started, she will never stop it. Lil' Tati got her body, choosing everybody. Split splash, apple bottles, make that ass fat. She got that rubber, now we throwing through this whole bag. She got peas, put some cheese, now they double D's. Thought I had the free kick around my mama, coming home at 3. Whole thicker than the fucking sticker. Drug dealer, professional pop whopper. In the winter, buy a whole chinchilla. I just bought my bitch some Kylie Jenner lit fellas. Man, oh my God, she Instagram famous, but she can't keep a job. Man, oh my God,
Oh, you can't say that. Wait, what can I say? People going, I gotta get CA to work. They'll give me a copyright strike. They won't give me like a, what's it called? What's it called? What's in the middle of like they just want to take my money from it? They say here you could use it. We're just gonna rip off your YouTube money. Oh yeah, you can't say that. Oh yeah, I'm stupid. I don't catch on to my own joke. Oh, I'm a slow poke, like it's Pokemon. What dope you on? Y'all was smoking. Y'all ain't think I was the fucking best, then you joking. I rate them like it's Oakland. I take it cause it's open. You say it, then you joking. How was it said? I don't know, but I'm hoping that the market goes up, that my calls blow up, but I'm probably gonna say I ain't bought a fucking enough, so I probably buy a dip, then I probably flip the shit. They was looking at me, damn, this shit is fucking sick. I know, y'all should probably study. I was fucking just a kitty. I was on my money. I was like, damn, now it's popping like some bunnies. Wait, Easter Bunny, fucking, I don't know because I'm about to go and get it. Money scummy, that means you don't understand me. It's okay, they reprimand me, but they really cannot stand me. That's okay. Fuck you and your free. Fuck what y'all say, none of this for free. Unless you be my brody, unless you be my fam. And otherwise, you gon' look at me, you won't understand the shit I'm spitting. Hella cryptic, this a cult, bitch. If you fuck around, got guns that I'ma pull, bitch. Actually, I probably put this on a pulpit to the fucking cold shit. Told you that I'm preaching, what you eating, what you speaking. It's okay because I'm leaking, mean I'm dripping, mean I'm wet. If okay, I'm taking bets, like stock could go here, maybe go there. Either way, I'm getting money. I don't throw it in the air, I probably throw it in accounts. Bonds and CDs, best believe me, easy, don't need a fucking TV. You, damn, that was dope. Sarah J needs to stop. I'm gonna go. I have to go. I need to close out today. I need to do another video. I love you all. I'll keep this one up for you, even though there's awful freestyling. But have fun. Be safe. Be safe. Go watch the other videos. I'm gonna drop another video at 1 and tonight. like them all. Just like you guys are one of those haters. You guys need to go make 10 accounts and like all the videos. You guys got to share them on your profile. Like, actually be in a cult, like, where your family thinks, like, you're, like, something's wrong with you, you know? So, get on that. I'll hook y'all up with some shit. I got y'all. I love you, though. Peace out, my peeps. Woo, woo.